Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Bulls in Chicago. And guys, for the Bulls, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard. You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. Just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaq Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaq Johnson.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, the Warriors are the ultimate super team, and their presence has set off an arms race. Now, for those teams in the middle of a pack, a Cinderella run has never been more of a long shot. The question becomes, when is pretty good not nearly good enough for both fans and ownership? Back to you.
Well, DA hitting the reset button can be a painful process. And Clark, the league in general, increasing the pace of play. Tonight's teams exemplify that approach.
I really think the game was meant to be played at a high pace, Kevin. We've had periods where it's been a little bit more bump and grind, defensive oriented, but I like the trend that the game has taken on the last decade or so. Up and down, a lot of possessions, a lot of scoring, and a lot of entertainment value. I love it. I love the way the game is played now.
I couldn't agree more. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green is out there with Worthy. Then there's Scott. Then it's Divac. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
Kevin, I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Now here's Jordan. Over Green. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he recovers it, and it's Green missing.
And, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Michael Jordan. It's deflected. Pippen against Scott. Outside Jordan. Over Johnson. A nice shot by Jordan.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Inside, here's Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Johnson. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Worthy. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Now, here's Scott. following the miss by Michael Jordan. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Back to Pippen, shoots the three. The rebound by the Lakers. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Worthy, the pass to Divac. Second chance shot. It's deflected. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Pippen. And too long on the shot. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. By himself. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Pippen against Worthy. Here's Green. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman, part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too. Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
The Lakers trail. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson kicks to Divac. Back to Johnson. Outside, Green. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Lakers with another miss.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Chicago up 4 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Pippen is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Dennis Rodman, and it's Longley in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Worthy against Kukoc. The open shot by Worthy. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Jordan gets it to go.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Back to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Perkins, and it's Perkins with the jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Scott against Pippen. It's Chicago with another bucket. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. No good on that one.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games and then some.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drew's checked in. He hits the second from the line. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, The amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The pass to Perkins. Here's Drew. James Worthy on the wing. To the middle. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Perkins.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Charity stripe shot. Nice jump shot. Good. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Great D that time from D-Box.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Last break, here comes Chicago. And a wide open look for Jordan, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. No good from D-Bots.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Shoots over Scott. No good from Jordan. Lakers trail by 10.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Scott has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Scott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You must respect the jump shot of Byron Scott. I mean, elevates as soon as he gets the pass. And he's got a nice lift on that jump shot, which makes it hard to block. Excellent as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your assessment of how your team played in that first half?
I thought we came out with a very good mentality on the defensive end, getting steals, led to fast break layups. I thought our pace was good on offense. If we can keep that up, we'll be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Magic Johnson. Green is out there with D-Bots, and there's Byron Scott, and it's Worthy in at the small forward. Here's Pippen, kicks it out to Kerr. Offline with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Back to Pippen. Shoots over Scott. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Over Kerr. Tries again. Divac. It's deflected. Pass to Kukoc. Shoots over Worthy. And again, no good by Chicago.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it goes down 2 points. Scott's got 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Obviously, the game is played with a more wide-open style now, Clark. Name a few old-school bigs who continue to make an impact.
Well, I like what Andre Drummond does. The big fella's a glass-eating machine. Still needs to refine his moves and shooting touch, but his athleticism and rebounding off the charts. Blake Griffin stands out as well. Highly skilled, very, very athletic. Steven Adams, obviously a big guy who plays an old-school game, rim protector, finisher, good hands, great strength. Dwight Howard, you know, he's on the backside of his career, but you think about what he was able to do in his prime as a shot blocker, rebounder, finisher. He's got some old-school qualities as well.
And it goes down 2 points. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Jordan against Scott. Clock at 6. Shot, high post. A nice shot by Jordan. He's got 18.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
Kukoc against Worthy. Feeds it to Divac. And it's Divac with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Rodman kicks to Harper. And Jordan has it in the corner. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Divac dishes to Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Outside for Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Pippen's checked in for Ron Harper. Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Drew comes in for Scott. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Bulls shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Lakers trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Drew. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Goes back up. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And the Lakers turn it over again. Outside Pippen, inside, got a piece of it. Here's Longley, and it goes down 2 points. Longley's got 4 points this quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Longley. Pippen is out there with Jordan. Then it's Tony Kukoc, and it's Rodman in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lakers trail by 11. Off the inbound, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got 28.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Some changes for the Lakers. Devonts comes in for Campbell, and it's Scott in for Drew. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And with how Scott's built, he generates a lot of power into his shot. That's why it looks so easy from deep.
Passes it to Longley. A rebound by the Lakers. Devonts has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Scott. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chicago leading by 11. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Chalk up 2 there.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, I think he's been a steady, reliable option so far, but it's not enough. They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
Fires the three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Here's Jordan. Scott pulls it in.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
Worthy, the pass to Green, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
It's stolen by Divac. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way over Jordan, but he gets it back. Scott finds Johnson. Goes back up. Green left side. Over Rodman, off the left rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's good for 2.
I'd admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
Scott kicks to Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. And another turnover here by Chicago.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Michael Jordan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Jordan, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
What's up?
Jordan no good on the free throw. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 11. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Pass to Drew. Launches a three. Rebounded by Rodman. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Lakers ball.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Houston Rockets. Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
A simple rule, guys. Never foul a jump shooter like Battier. Normally, they are reliable at the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty at the line.
When it comes to Battier, he is a tough and proven perimeter defender. And also a pretty good scorer, too.
Rockets on offense. And with an update from the sidelines, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Rick Adelman for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
McGrady kicks to Battier. Back to McGrady. To the inside. Here's Yao. Carter pulls it in. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Here's Francis. Pass to Yao. The kick out to Scola. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Count it.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Banchero's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Outside, Scola. Here's McGrady. And he gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wagner passes to Suggs. Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 5 now.
3 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Now, here is McGrady. It's Battier on the wing. Here's Yao. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Anthony with it. Wagner on the wing. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. First quarter wrapping up here. It's a tie ball game. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Orlando, Black is out there with Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Yao, following McGrady's three-point attempt. Anthony in the corner for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Anthony dishes to Banchero. Shoots the 3. Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Here's McGrady. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And
there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Black. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac a screen on Betty. Black. No good with the triple. It's trailed by 4. Here's McGrady, and he drives in. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Anthony's shot is off. And here are the Rockets now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
.54 seconds left in the first half. Orlando moving the ball around. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McGrady against Caldwell Pope. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tracy McGrady. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Houston. Scola kicks to McGrady. They get it back. Fires from deep. Tries yet again. And the layup good by Young.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Scola, also Yao out there. Shane Battier is out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Francis in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. Houston in the lead. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now Battier, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Suggs with the ball. Now McGrady defending, and it's Wagner missing. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Banchero. To the paint, trying to find Suggs and gets it to him, and it's in there.
A physical guard Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Timeout called, the Rockets. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Pass to Scola. Caldwell Pope against McGrady. Here's Francis. Three-pointer on the way. Another miss by Houston. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now a 5-point Orlando lead. To the middle. And finished off by Yao.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
First free throw is good. Rafer Alston is checked in for Houston. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for Banchero. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Alston. Scola inside. He's defended by Wagner. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Scola.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Here's McGrady after the Magic pick up 2. Driving inside.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Suggs. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by McGrady, no good. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Bitadze. Keelan Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Battier. Down low, here's Yao. Shoots over Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
And Yao is clever with that pump fake, going right into the contact once he gets the D in the air.
No good on that one.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
And he's good on the second. Magic leading by 5. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero against Scola. Banchero inside. Excellent D there for Scola.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's McGrady. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now, here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Banchero. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 6 points for Paolo Banchero. Timeout called. Rockets.
Charge to Houston.
Tembo is checked in for Houston. Landry comes in for Luis Scola. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. How he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is McGrady. Great defense that time from Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando leading by 5. 1:14 left in the game. Banchero, and he converts the layup. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And it's just competing. It's, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And that one's good. McGrady. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got James, and it's Bosh in at the center position. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And here are the Heat. Wade, the pass to Haslam. Out to James. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Outside Edwards. The three is up. Miami grabs the miss. Down low. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Bosh, defended by Gobert. 6 to shoot. And Bosh gets it to go.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Randall. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Randall's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Pass to James. Over McDaniels. Back to Wade. Let's go with a three. James passes to Wade. Now James. McDaniels covering. Here's Bosh. No good. A bit long that time.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Edwards can't hit.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Wade. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Edwards. Haslam with a rebound. James against McDaniels. They get the rebound. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Wade, guarded by Edwards. Wade drives in. And it's blocked by Edwards. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Bosh. Shoots over Reid. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Reid can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's James. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Reed sets a screen, and here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Edwards. No made baskets yet. Outside Conley. For three, Randall. And the three-pointer goes.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. It's James with the drive.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
1 minute left in the first half of this one. Outside McDaniels. They set the screen. The three ball. Miami grabs the miss. And they're running. LeBron on the break.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Outside McDaniels. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Heat leading by 3. Here's James. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside McDaniels. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one, with 1 on the clock.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got James, and it's Chalmers in at the point. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
James passes to Chalmers. McDaniels against James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Anthony Edwards range one in.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Chalmers, the pass to Bosch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming on the free throw.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The three, James. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shannon, and he lays it up and in. Shannon's got his first points in this one. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, that's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. The three, James. Oh, LeBron buries the three.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Shannon. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Shannon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wade, that's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Wade, and he drives in, and they pick up 2. Wade's got 10.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Heat up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat with the lead. Allen finds James. Back to Allen from about 19. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay.
Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Miami's ball. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
To the left wing. Pass to Allen. James with the ball. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Conley. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th. And man, from the corner.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now, here is James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Edwards looking for an opening.
Oh, he nails it. Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Pass to Wade. Now James. Here's Bosch, defended by Gobert. Here's James. And it comes off the front of the rim. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. Conley with the ball. For 3, Randall. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Here's James. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, time for our player of the game, Julius Randle.
universe. I'm in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight. Tricks of the trade. You got the power. Let me show you the way.
Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
It's going up. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up. Get rich. 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 It's going up. It's going up.
It's going up.
It's going up.
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he the cheddar. Before you know it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, we and all go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head on my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.